dry. I'd also like to remind coaches, if the message can get through to swimmers, that if they are walking around the centre, they need to have t-shirts on, appropriate footwear, and preferably a towel as well to help keep stairways and walkways dry and not slippy. As we are about to start the afternoon session, I'm just going to run through the official safety announcements. So we'd like to welcome you all to Darwen Leisure Centre. You're reminded that depth of water is 0.9 metres at the shallow end and 2 metres at the deep end. The starting blocks are 0.75 metres above water level at the deep end, and there are no starting blocks at the shallow end. Swimmers, coaches, team managers are reminded that it is a policy of Darwen Leisure Centre that there is no diving in the shallow end of the pool. Swimmers must start in the water even if they have reached the ASA competition start award system for any shallow pool end entries. If there is a false start, you must continue with a shallow racing dive. You must not topple into the water head first, as this is considered dangerous. If you're starting in the water, you must lower yourself over the side. The signal you will hear if it becomes necessary to evacuate the pool is a siren. And to evacuate the viewing gallery, you can head out of the doors, you can turn right, you can turn left, and you can head through the sports hall and out to the car park. Those who are poolside must not return to the changing room to collect personal belongings and must, under the stewardship of the lifeguards, exit through the fire exits. No filming photography is allowed. This includes the use of mobile devices such as phones or iPads. But it's a useful opportunity to remind you that the event today is being live streamed on YouTube. They will be up there for the foreseeable as well. So if you want to capture that moment of a PB on camera, you can go to YouTube and you can observe it there. You'll also be able to visit live.swimpreston.co.uk for heat sheets and results as we work our way through the afternoon. The officials are just doing their final checks and preparation in expectation of the afternoon's swimming, and we'll be underway in about 10 to 12 minutes time. I'd just like to everyone take a moment to recognise the sporting endeavours of Loughborough University with the Stella Artois towel there. That is what we call prime athlete towel. Woo! It's obviously the secret performance system at Loughborough. with the Stella Artois. For any of the parents who start getting twitchy as we get through the afternoon, worried about the getting home for the football, we are scheduled to finish around about 4:30, 5 o'clock. It gives you a 3-hour window to exit the building, drive home safely down the M65 or in whatever direction you're going, and get home in time for kick-off. Okay, we're just about getting ready to get going here. Scheduled start time is 2:15. We're going to be starting with event number 401, the female 10 years and over 200 IM. There will be 9 heats of this event, and it will be starting with heat number 1. And we are in the referee's hands. So here we are well underway in the first heat. Heat number 1 of the 200 metres IM. In lane 2, we have Sophie Jones of Preston. In lane 3, Eloise Tranner of Leyland Barracudas. In lane 4, Lucy Clark of Leyland Barracudas. PBs all round there from heat number 1. Heat 2. And here we are underway in heat number 2. In lane number 2, Emily Cowburn of Leyland Barracudas. In lane 3 is Luna Roberts of Ulverston. Lane 4 is Lucy Mitchell of Preston. And in lane 5 is Ophelia Farnworth of Southport. Heat 3. Okay, we are underway here with heat number 3, and in lane number 1, we have Aurora Landsberger from Great Harwood. In 2, we have Lucy Adam from Leyland Barracudas. In 3, Isabel Tyson, from Ulverston. In 4, Amelia Bedanster from Preston. In 5, Phoebe Hunter from Ulverston. And in 6, Molly Smith of Leyland Barracudas. We have a few unclaimed raffle prizes. I'm going to read out some numbers to get your raffle tickets at the ready. A lot of yellows. We have green number 448. We have blue 266, blue 239, and blue 241. And the following are all yellow. Yellow 271, 323, 395, 463, 481, and 301. They are unclaimed raffle prizes. I will be taking them home at the end of the session if they go unclaimed, especially the alcohol. So do make sure you go and check your prizes, check your raffle tickets, and claim those prizes. Heat 4. And we're underway in heat number 4. In lane 1, we have Sarah Vose of Blackburn. In lane 2, we have Ella Gladish of Preston. In lane 3, Darcy Allenson of Leyland Barracudas. In 4, Grace Daniels of Leyland Barracudas. In 5, Neve Connolly of Leyland Barracudas. And in 6, Athena Johnston of Leyland Barracudas. Now, very occasionally at these galas, we do end up with someone who has their birthday during the gala. I'm going to announce this now because her heat is coming up very shortly. Esme Bretherton, happy 13th birthday to you, Esme. Your friends and co-swimmers say, you got this. Fantastic swimming there, girls, and well done, Darcy, for sneaking in under 3 minutes. A great result. And everyone coming in there under their entered times. Fantastic. Heat 5. And we're underway here in heat number 5. In lane 1, we have Jessica Monk. In 2, Jessica's from Leyland Barracudas. In lane 2, we have Grace Ashworth of Preston. In 3, we have Neve Corrigan of Southport. In lane 4, Caitlin Corrigan of Southport. Sibling rivalries, perhaps. In 5, we have Felicity Coward of Leyland Barracudas. And in 6, Molly Ingram of Leyland Barracudas. And we're underway now with heat 6. In lane 1, we have birthday girl Esme Bretherton of Leyland Barracudas. In 2, Esther Martin of Leyland Barracudas. In 3, Lucy Jepson of Leyland Barracudas. In 4, Wayan Ho of Preston. In 5, Effie Lowes Doyle of Preston. Heat 7. And we're now underway with heat number 7. In lane 1, we have Yara Ghazal of Lancaster. In lane 2, Erin Fletcher of Leyland Barracudas. In 3, Chloe Whittington of Preston. In 4, Isabella Grimbleston of Leyland. In 5, Lottie Williams of Leyland. And in 6, Rose Yernshire of Ulverston. I have a disqualification to announce in event number 401, heat number 5, lane 1 was disqualified. I have a disqualification to announce in this event, event number 401, heat 6, lane 4 was disqualified. Heat 8. Okay, and just as a reminder, this is heat number 8. In lane 1, we've got LCK of Leyland Barracudas. In lane 2, we've got Eva Luckhurst of Preston. In 3, we've got Beatrice Bartram of Wallasey. In 4, Lila Cairns of Preston. In 5, Nandini Kapoor of Preston. And in 6, we've got Freya Jones of Preston. Heat 9. Up now is the 9th heat and final heat. In lane number 1, we've got Sophie Mitchell of Preston. Lane 2, we've got Hutchinson Thompson of Bolton Metro. In 3, we've got Zara Mann of Preston. In 4, Elizabeth Adam of Leyland Barracudas. In 5, Pippa Darlington of Preston. And in 6, was meant to be Hannah O'Brien of Leyland Barracudas, but it looks like she has withdrawn. Up next, we'll be moving on to event number 402, the open male 9 years and over 50 metres backstroke. We'll have 8 heats, starting with heat number 1. So here we go in heat number 1. We have no swimmers in lanes 1 and 2. In lane 3, we've got Samuel Wade from Great Harwood. In 4, Oliver Rankin Edwards from Preston. And in 5, we've got Eli Grimbleston from Leyland Barracudas. Heat 2. We're now underway in heat number 2. In lane 1, we've got Isaac Farmhill of Blackburn. In lane 3, Nathaniel Henley of Leyland Barracudas. In 4, Max Weiss of Southport. In lane 5 is Daniel Calburn of Leyland Barracudas. And in 6 is Matthew Williams of Leyland Barracudas. Heat 3. Okay, heat number 3 we have in lane 1, Sebastian Beach of Preston. In 2, Joseph Long of Great Harwood. In 3, Jack Smith of Leyland Barracudas. In 4, Ezra Eldridge of Leyland Barracudas. In 5, Charlie Fairclough of Preston. And in 6 is Aidan Davey of Southport, who takes the heat. Heat 4. Okay, here we go. Heat number 4. We got lane 1, Shomi Shadipo. Lane 2, Yi Lau. 3, Henry Wells. 4, Archie Brindle. 5, Edgar Cotter. And 6, Alfie Bridget. And Archie Brindle of Blackburn takes the heat. We're going to move through to heat number 5, which is a spot prize heat. Ooh. Referee. And we're underway with this heat number 5, the spot prize heat. In 1, we've got Elliot Logan of Garstang. In 2, Noah Douglas of Leyland Barracudas. In 3, Harper Logan of Garstang. In 4, Oliver Owens of Leyland Barracudas. In 5, Joseph Monk of Leyland Barracudas. And in 6, Charlie Parker of Preston. And it does look like there is a keen battle on for this spot prize heat. Joseph Monk has taken it out hard, but Charlie's coming back at him. And it goes to Joseph Monk in lane 5. Joseph, congratulations, you've won yourself a spot prize. Heat 6. Okay, here's heat number 6. In 1, we've got Ruben Schofield. In 3, Thomas Owens. 4, Lucas Cook. 5, Oliver Threlfall. And in 6, we've got Luca Cristoforo, who takes the heat. Heat 7. All right, heat 7 underway. In 1, we've got Austin Richardson of Leyland Barracudas. In 2, Dylan Cowan of Ulverston. In 3, William Shears of Preston. In 4, Sebastian Hollywood of Leyland Barracudas. In 5, Freddie Hunter of Preston. And in 6, Ethan Williams of Great Harwood. And it is neck and neck as they reach the flags. Looks like that went on the touch. Heat 8. And we're off and underway in heat 8. In 1, Matthew Richardson of Preston. In 2, Joseph Ball of Preston. In 3, Leo Taylor of Leyland Barracudas. In 4, Hayden Soul of Preston. 5, Isaac Shaw of Preston. And in 6 is Freddie Staunton of Great Harwood. And Taylor and Soul are going neck and neck. Who's going to bring it through on the touch? And it is Leo Taylor of Leyland Barracudas. Moving on now to event number 403, the female 9 years and over 50 metres breaststroke with heat 1. And we're off and underway. Just the 2 swimmers in this heat here. We have Eva May Thomas and Isabella Green going head to head from Leyland Barracudas. Oh, fantastic first swims. Heat 2. Heat 2 off and underway. In lane 1 we've got Holly Flannery from Blackburn. In 2 Isla Simmons of Preston. 3 Hannah Mackwin-Berry from Preston. In 4 Martha Chapman from Leyland Barracudas. And in 5 Sophia Leddy from Southport. A lot of first time swimmers from the 9-year-olds in this heat. Heat 3. And we're underway in heat number 3 with, in lane 1, Isabella Scott of Southport. In 2, Leonora Halfpenny from Blackburn. In 3, Rosalind Moore of Southport. In 4, Bethany Stocks of Blackburn. In 5, Harper Efford Wood of Leyland Barracudas. And in 6, Sarah Farid of Leyland Barracudas. Heat 4. And we're off and underway in heat number 4. In lane 1, it's Gabriella Blackburn of Leyland Barracudas. In 2, Lila Burgess of Southport. In 3, Sophie Rawlinson of Leyland Barracudas. In 4, it's Roxy Atkinson of Preston. In 5, Rebecca Shears of Preston. And in 6, it's Emily Schofield of Preston. Heat 5. And we're off and underway here in heat number 5. In lane 1, we have Beatrice Gudgeon of Preston. In 4, we have Ava Wellesby of Preston. In 5, Jana Shaitanova of Preston. And in 6 is Lucy Hindle of Preston. A complete Preston race. Good luck, coaches, keeping track of that one. Heat 6. And we're off and underway in heat number 6. In lane 1, it's Clara Moore of Preston. In 2, it's Jessica Bentley of Southport. In 3, it's Hannah Painton of Great Harwood. In 4, Chloe Gardner of Blackburn. In 5, Lily Ray Jones of Ulverston. And in 6, it's Emma Crabtree of Leyland Barracudas. I do have a disqualification to announce in this heat event number 403, heat number 4, lane 6. Heat 7. Okay, we're off and underway in heat number 7. In lane 1, we have Alice Miller. In 2, Emily Helm, both from Leyland Barracudas. In 3, Esther Newton of Preston. Lane 4, Ruby Solonowicz of Blackburn. Lane 5, we've got Rose Alcock of Leyland Barracudas. And in 6, Sophie Jones of Preston. Heat 8. And we're off on the way in heat number 8. In 1, we've got Lucy Clark of Leyland Barracudas. In 2, Aurora Landsberger from Great Harwood. In 3, Lucy Mitchell from Preston. In 4, Lucy Adam of Leyland Barracudas. In 5, Ella Gladish of Preston. And in 6, Ada Greenwood of Preston. I do have a disqualification to announce in this event, number 403. Heat 6, lane 3 was disqualified. Heat 9. And we're off and away in heat number 9. In lane 1, we've got Madison Hesketh of Great Harwood. In 2, Elodie Cairns of Preston. In 3, Isabel Tyson of Ulverston. In 4, Sophia Slater of Preston. In 5, Velo Horniak of Preston. And in 6, Phoebe Hunter of Ulverston. Heat 10. And we're off and away here in heat number 10. In 1, we've got Elizabeth Shears of Preston. In 2, it's Emily Cowburn of Leyland Barracudas. In 3, it's Molly Smith of Leyland Barracudas. In 4, it's Sophie Nicholson of Blackburn. In 5, Elizabeth Bates of Leyland Barracudas. And in 6, it's India Davey of Southport. Now, just before we get this heat underway, I do want to give a massive shout out to Francis and Willow Slater-Smith, who are leaving for a new adventure in Germany. This is their last gala at the club. So all at Preston want to wish them good luck and best wishes for the future. Don't miss us too much. Come back soon. Auf Wiedersehen. Referee, over to you. And we're off and underway in lane 1 with Willow Thompson of Preston. In 2, Ruby Eastwood of Leyland Barracudas. In 3, Olivia Plews of Preston. In 4, Jessica Monk of Leyland Barracudas. In 5, it's Willow Slater-Smith of Preston. And in 6, it's Ida Augustine of Preston. Heat 12. And we're off and away in heat number 12. Lane 1, we have Jessica Holding from Leyland. In 2, Erin Fletcher of Leyland. In 3, Seren Haynes from Leyland. In 4, Jessica Olivia of Preston. In 5, Grace Daniels of Leyland. And in 6, it's Elsie Kay of Leyland. Heat 13. And we're off and underway. In lane 1, here we have Ola Norton of Great Harwood. In 3, Darcy Allenson of Leyland. In 4, Taylor Griffiths of Preston. In 5, Jessica Lockett of Leyland. And in 6, Grace Ashworth of Preston. Heat 14. And away we go in heat number 14. In lane 1, we've got Megan Ellis of Leyland. In 2, Robin Salis of Leyland. In 3, Aurelia Moore of Southport. In 4, Georgie May Jones of Leyland. In 5, Felicity Coward of Leyland. And in 6, Caitlin Corrigan of Southport. Up next, we're going to have heat number 15, and there is a spot prize. Ooh. Referee. And away we go in heat number 15. In 1, we've got Nandini Kapoor of Preston. In 2, Esme Bretherton of Leyland. In 3, Yara Ghazal of Lancaster. In 4, Chloe Whittington of Preston. In 5, Violet Cairns of Preston. In 6, Ella May Entwistle of Great Harwood. And it is going to be tight here for the spot prize. It's going to all come down to the touch. Who can execute the finish? Violet Cairns by 8/10. Violet Cairns, you've won yourself a spot prize. Heat 16. And away we go in heat number 16. In 2, we have Effie Lowes-Doyle of Preston. In 4, Freya Jones of Preston. In 5, Dana Juma of Blackburn. In 6, Athena Johnson of Leyland. Heat 17. And we're off and away in heat number 17. In 1, we've got Beatrice Bantram of Wallasey. Beatrice Bartram, of Wallasey. In 2, Rosie Earnshaw of Ulverston. In 3, Elizabeth Adam of Leyland. In 4, Zara Mann of Preston. In 5, Hannah O'Brien of Leyland. And in 6, we have got Eliza Johnson of Blackburn. And while I've just got a moment, I'm going to announce a disqualification in event number 403. Heat number 8, lane 6 was disqualified. That concludes event number 403. We're going to be moving on now to event number 404, the open male 9 years and over 100 metres breaststroke, heat 1. Okay, we're underway in heat number 1. In lane 2, we have Ruben Eccles of Preston. In 3, Oliver Rankin Edwards of Preston. And in 4, Toby Bigwood of Blackburn. Heat 2. And we're off and underway in heat number 2. In lane 2, we have Jack Smith of Leyland. In lane 3, we've got Nathaniel Henley of Leyland. In 4, Daniel Calburn of Leyland. And in 5, Chi Liao of Preston. Heat 3. Okay, we are off and underway in heat number 3. In 1, we have Joseph Monk of Leyland. In 2, James Hibbard of Preston. In 3, Noah Poole of Preston. In 4, Evan Wong of Preston. In 5, Charlie Fairclough of Preston. And in 6, Isaac Farnhill of Blackburn. I do have a disqualification to announce in event number 404, heat number 1, lane 3. Heat 4. And we are off and underway in heat number 4. In 1, we've got Sebastian Beach of Preston. In 2, Rory Murch of Preston. In 3, Thomas Owens of Leyland. In 4, Max Weiss of Southport. In 5, Edgar Cotter of Preston. And in 6, Alfie Bridget of Preston. Heat 5. Okay, we're off and underway in heat number 5. In 1, we have Jack Maudsley. In 2, Oliver Threlfall from Clitheroe. In 3, Ethan Sapeso of Leyland. In 4, Dylan Cowan of Ulverston. In 5, Julian Petrowski of Preston. And in 6, Henry Hodgson of Leyland. Heat 6. And we're off and underway in heat number 6. In lane 1 is Ruben Schofield of Preston. In 2, Isaac Shaw of Preston. In 3, Connor Griffiths of Preston. In 4, William Shears of Preston. In 5, Omar Juma of Blackburn. And in 6, Emil Dawkins of Preston. Heat 7. And we're off and underway in Heat 7. In 1 is Rhys Pownall of Preston. In 2, Thomas Ball of Preston. In 3, Jonathan Waters of Preston. In 4 is Ryan Potter of Preston. In 5, Harvey Kinnear of Preston. And in 6, Ethan McMillan Cole of Brighton. We're going to move on now to event number 405, the female 9 years and over 100 metres freestyle, with heat number 1. Okay, in heat number 1, in lane 2, we have Elizabeth Shears of Preston. In 3, we have Eva May Thomas of Leyland. And in 4, Isabella Scott of Southport. It may come as no surprise. I have a couple of disqualifications to announce in event number 404. Heat number 7, lanes numbers 3 and 4 were disqualified. Heat 2. Okay, heat number 2. In lane 1, we have Isabella Garden of Leyland. In 2, Holly Flannery of Blackburn. In 3, we have no swimmer. In 4, we have Gabriella Blackburn of Leyland. In 5, Rebecca Shears of Preston. And in 6, we've got Madison. No, we've got no swimmer in 6. Can we have a volunteer swimmer to go and collect a hat from lane number 2? And we're off and underway in event 405, heat number 3. In lane 1, we have Leonora Halfpenny from Blackburn. In 2, we have Roxy Atkinson of Preston. In 3, Hannah Mackwinberry from Preston. In 4, Ellis Miller from Leyland. In 5, Sophie Rawlinson of Leyland. And in 6, Ayana Lalat of Preston. And we're underway in heat number 4. In lane 1, we have Sophie Douglas of Blackburn. In lane 2, Rosalind Moore of Southport. In 3, Lily Ray Jones of Ulverston. In 4, Amelie Schofield of Preston. In 5, Lucy Hindle of Preston. And in 6, Martha Chapman of Leyland. And we're off and away in heat number 5. In lane 1, we have Clara Moore of Preston. In 2, Rosie Alcock of Leyland. In 3, Ruby Solowizik of Blackburn. In 4, Luna Roberts of Ulverston. In 5, Aurora Landsberger of Great Harwood. And in 6, Esther Newton of Preston. Up next, we'll be moving on to heat number 6, and I'm happy to announce this is a spot prize heat. We'll have a chat about it later, but we don't need to have a chat about. Oh, I know. Okay, and here we go with lane number 1. We've got Velo Horniak. In 2, Chloe Gardner of Blackburn. In 3, Ruby Eastwood of Leyland. In 4, Sophie Nicholson of Blackburn. In 5, Lila Burgess of Southport. And in 6, Jessica Bentley of Southport. And as they come for the turn at the 50, it could not be closer for this spot price heat. Separated by tenths of a second. And it's close as they come in. And it goes to Sophie Nicholson of Blackburn. Congratulations, Sophie. You've won yourself a spot prize. And we're off and away in 7. In lane 1, Eloise Tranner of Leyland. In 2, Emma Crabtree of Leyland. In 3, Emily Calban of Leyland. In 4, Erin Corrigan of Southport. In 5, Lucy Mitchell of Preston. And in 6, Willow Slater Smith of Preston. I do have a disqualification to announce in event number 405. Heat 5, lane 5 was disqualified. Heat 8. Okay, and we're underway in Heat 8. In 1, we have India Davey of Southport. In 2, Dana Juma of Blackburn. In 3, Jessie Hall of Leyland. In 4, Elizabeth Bates of Leyland. In 5, Lucy Adam of Leyland. And in 6, Darcy Atkinson of Leyland. And while this event is going on, this heat, I'm going to take the opportunity to wish Ella Gladish all the best for her new ventures as she's moving on to York and leaving Preston. So good luck, Ella, and the family as you head off on your new adventures. We'll miss you. Heat 9. Okay, here we are in Heat 9. In lane 1, we've got Ada Greenwood of Preston. In 2, it's Sarah Vose of Blackburn. In 3, Ella Gladish of Preston. 4, it's Molly Smith of Leyland. In 5, it's Jessica Lockett of Leyland. And in 6, Violet Cairns of Preston. And we're off and away in heat number 10. In lane 1, we have Jessica Monk from Leyland. In 2, Aurelia Moore of Southport. In 3, Willow Thompson of Preston. In 4, Seren Haynes of Leyland. In 5, Esby Bretherton of Leyland. And in 6, Evie Green of Preston. Heat 11. And we're off and under in Heat 11. In 1, we've got Esther Martin of Leyland. In 2, Neve Corrigan of Southport. In 3, Eliza Johnson of Blackburn. In 4, Ida Augustin of Preston. In 5, Matilda Carey of Leyland. And 6, Lucy Jepson of Leyland. Heat 12. And we're off and running in heat number 12. In 1, we've got Amelia Badanska of Preston. In 2, we've got Taylor Griffiths of Preston. In 3, Erin Fletcher of Leyland. In 4, Jessica Holding of Leyland. In 5, Georgie May Jones of Leyland. And in 6, Andrea Komza of Preston. Heat 13. And we're off and away in heat 13. In lane 1, we've got Grace Gow of Trafford Metro. In 2, Elsie Kay of Leyland. In 3, Eva Luckhurst of Preston. In 4, Sophie Mitchell of Preston. In 5, Yara Ghazal of Lancaster. And in 6, Nandini Kapoor of Preston. And we're up and running in heat number 14. In lane 1, it's Isabella Grimbleston from Leyland. In 2, Megan Ellis of Leyland. In 3, Philippa Rankin of Preston. In 4, Lila Cairns of Preston. In 5, Lucy Mulholland of Preston. Charlotte Middleton of Leyland is in 6. Heat 15. And that completes event number 405. We are going to move on to event number 406, the open male, 9 years and over, 100 meters IM. But before we do that, I do want to put a massive shout out and thank you to all our volunteers who have made this weekend possible. For our officials, for our referees, for our red shirt volunteers, and of course our coaches. Big round of applause for everybody, please. And for the most important job of the weekend, the lifeguards. Thank you, lifeguards. You've saved us. You've kept us safe. Referees, over to you. And we're off and underway in the 100 meters individual medley. Heat number 1, we have in lane 3, Samuel Wade of Great Harwood. In 4, we've got Toby Bigwood of Blackburn. Heat 2. And we're off and underway in heat number 2. In lane 1, we've got Joseph Long of Great Harwood. In lane 3, we've got Jack Smith of Leyland. In 4 is Rory Murch of Preston. And in 5 is Daniel Calburn of Leyland. Heat 3. And we're off and going in heat number 3. In 1, we've got Eli Grimbleston from Leyland. In 2, Shomisha Depot from Preston. In 3, Isaac Farmhill from Blackburn. In 4 is Aidan Davey from Southport. In 5 is Elliot Logan from Garstang. And 6 is Charlie Fairclough from Preston. Heat 4. Heat 4. And we're off and going in heat number 4. In lane 1, we've got Max Weiss of Southport. In 2 is Alfie Bridget of Preston. In 3, Harper Logan of Garstang. In 4, James Hibbard of Preston. In 5, Noah Douglas of Leyland. And in 6, we have Charlie Parker of Preston. Heat 5. And with heat 5 on its way, we have in lane 1, Oliver Threlfall from Clitheroe. In 2 is Evan Wong of Preston. In 3 is Lucas Cook of Preston. In 4 is Jack Maudsley of Preston. In 5 is Austin Richardson of Leyland. And in 6 Ethan Cepeso of Leyland. Now I do have 2 disqualifications to announce for this event number 406. In heat number 1, lane 3 was disqualified, and in heat number 3, lane 4 was disqualified. Heat 6. And they're safely away. In 1, we have Henry Hodgkinson of Leyland Barracudas. In 2, we have Dylan Cowan of Ulverston. And in 3, William Shears of Preston. In 4, Freddie Hunter of Preston. In 5, Reese Pownell of Preston. And in 6, Thomas Ball of Preston. And we're off and away in heat number 7. In lane 1, we've got Ryan Potter of Preston. In 2 is Hayden Soul of Preston. In 3, Emil Dawkins of Preston. In 4 is Leo Taylor of Leyland. In 5 is Joseph Ball of Preston. Daniel Holmes, once of Preston, now of Loughborough. Okay, whilst we just pause for a moment and let the swimmers of the 200 fly reflect on their life choices, I am going to announce the Top Visiting Club Award. Here we go. It goes to Leyland Barracudas today. Leyland Barracudas, congratulations, top visiting club. And we now return to the swimming with a direct medal swim-off between the only two 13-year-olds silly enough to take this event on. In the 4:07 female 10 years and over 200 meters butterfly. I've done it. It's tough. Good luck, girls. Referee. Heat 2. And we're off and away in heat number 2. In lane 1, we've got Scarlett Rose Barr of Liverpool. In 2, Yara Ghazal of Lancaster. In 3, Elizabeth Adam of Leyland. In 4, it's Neve Corrigan of Southport. In 5, it's Layla Lawrenson of Preston. And in 6, it's Wei-An Ho of Preston. I have a disqualification to announce in event 407. Heat 1, lane 2 was disqualified. And that concludes not only the weekend, but for most swimmers here, the season's swimming. Parents, go enjoy a well-earned break. Thank you, officials. Thank you, coaches. Thank you, volunteers. Come on, England. I do have a final disqualification to announce. In event 407, heat 2, lane 6.